This is Danny Alcarez and Manuel Martinez of M&M Records presenting The Talent Show. Watch us live at kcaaradio.com or tune in to 10:50 a.m. on your radio dial every Sunday from 6 to 9. You got talent? Be on our show. Sign up at our website, The Talent Show, kcaa.com. Or call 909-333-9169. Playing all your favorite hits. We got Boogie Brown putting it down and Randy G hooking it up. Follow request lines 888-909-1050 or 909-888-5222. Every Sunday, 6 to 9. Oh yeah, it's showtime.
Kcaa 1050, the station that leaves old listener behind. And we got Mrs. Bennington, Samantha in the house with us today. And we also got special guest Declan in the house. What's going on, man?
Good.
You can get closer to the mic.
Oh, yeah.
How's it going, man?
I'm doing good, dude.
That's good. So let us know what's going on with you, brother.
Well, we're over here releasing a track soon called Karma Killers with the guys here. And basically, we've got a new album coming out with my band MAACO as well at the moment. So we're kind of into mixing part of that now, doing some test mixes and just getting all that together at the moment. And writing like crazy.
Yeah.
Samantha
Studio work, right?
Studio work like crazy. And meetings.
And for all the fans out there who don't know who MAACO may be because they're new, MAACO, their old band was Fly, and they were with MCA Records. And then when they left MCA and ended up branching out and doing it themselves, because these days, you don't need necessarily a record label. Now they're doing it their way and independently. And MAACO, and they're extremely successful. Just got off a Brazilian tour, a whole South American tour that was just off the chains. Extremely proud of them. 5 Grammy nominations on the first MAACO album.
Sweet.
And they're amazing. It's we're very, very, very proud. I'm very grateful to have been friends with him since 1999. And when I found out, when I'm working on my own little show right now, and I asked him, I said, what happened to that song Karma Killers that you and Chester did way back in 2001, 2001, and he said, oh, I own it, we never release it. I said, I want my hands on that. Let's get distribution going. Doing a deal with Sony Records on that, and we're pushing it, and we're going to release it this year. And hopefully it'll be the song of the new TV show we're launching.
That's right. You were talking, last time we spoke over the phone, you're talking about the reality series that you are working on, right?
Yes, and we have a working title.
Right.
Hollywood House Guest. It's not the true title because you always have to have a working somewhere to start off from. I just wrote a TV show, and so I am creator, co-producer, executive producer, whatever we're gonna give the labels of the name of. I don't know what they're gonna give me, what I'm gonna negotiate.
Right.
And actress.
That's good.
So this is exciting.
Man, you're doing your thing.
I'm going big. Go big.
Go big.
home.
Yeah, that's right. Go big or go home. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
So how long, brother, have you been doing music, man?
15 years.
15 years.
I started, first of all with Cycle. I started touring around Ireland and then decided to hit England because nothing was happening in Ireland. It's tiny, like there's 4 million people in the country. So then England, we wanted a US deal. So the minute we went to England, we started getting offered record deals.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
At it ever since. I don't think I'll stop now, to be honest.
That's good, though. That's a good thing, you know what I mean? That's a good thing. So who have you worked with, bro? Like, name some of the artists that, maybe the people have been familiar with working with.
We've toured with everybody, to be honest. Like, we've been on the Ozfest tour, Vans Warp tour, we've played with Live, with Bush, with Linkin Park, with every one of them, Iggy Pop, like, you name it, we were on.
Some big names right there. Big names.
So,
that's what's up, man.
So touring was great. That's what I love the most. Not this recent tour we did in South America was amazing. So we're probably going back there this year.
I'm going next time. I heard, I would fit right in, a big booty, get some great jeans on, high heels, go have some fun.
That's what's up right there.
I've never done Brazil. I've toured many places, but I think I need to do a little South American tour.
And you know what? On a different different note, we want to send our condolences to all the families that lost their family members. There was a big fire in a club out in Brazil at South America, and it's been all over the news today. I think like over 100 people lost their lives. In a club out there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it just happened last night, man, and we want to send our condolences to all the family out there, to our Latin brothers and sisters out there. You know what I mean? But
light love to everyone.
Yeah,
wow, I didn't even know. I'm sorry.
Well, you know, it happened a while back too with Whitesnake in back east. You know, a big old fire in the club, and I guess there wasn't adequate, exits and stuff, and people were just, they piled up in front and.
I remember that.
Yeah, the same thing happened over there. The same exact scenario.
That happened years ago in Ireland. That happened as well. The same thing. Just in everyone piled. It was just
it gets it's tragic. It's tragic. But we're back on a good note. I just want to say that real quick. You know what I mean? Brazil, man, South America, man.
Loved it.
That's a beautiful land over there.
You know what I mean? We travelled the whole country, which was great as well. We toured with a Brazilian band called Medulla, a rap band. We did really, really good, like São Paulo, all the way up to Salvador, and love it there. So,
that's sweet, man. So we got some music we're going to showcase today?
We can't.
Okay, no, that's cool. That's cool. Just, gotta ask. Gotta ask.
Next time.
Okay, cool.
Next time I can definitely be a little more prepared and deliver something.
That'll work. And also, too, if you guys can give us something to give to our listeners, send it out.
Yes.
We do that.
Yeah, because we do like little packages when we have our winners and stuff like that. Yeah. We send out some music, some solid stickers and stuff like that.
I think we're going to hopefully, Jeremy, if you're listening, hopefully we're going to put the Karma Killer song or some MAACO song on the compilations.
The ones he was talking about, right?
Yes, that would be something that the fans could look forward to, and we can hopefully gift out. I'm speaking without speaking to the boys. Hi, Mike. Did you hear that? All right. So that's on my wish list. See how bossy I am?
Hey, man. That's the only way to be, girl. That's the only way.
Gotta get what you want.
Gotta hold it. That's right. All right, Kcaa 1050. And we're back right here in studio with Samantha Bennington. So let everybody know a little bit about your history so that they know exactly like who's in studio with us. You know what I mean? Let us know a little. Let us know. Come on, man. Anyway, everything that you've been doing, I know you're far from shy, girl. You know what I mean?
Well, it's always hard to kind of talk about your past,
Yeah, well, you know what? It's kind of important to let everybody know, why you say and why you're here talking about the things you're talking about, because you're actually established. You've done a lot, worked with a lot of famous people out there. So give us a little bit of background.
Well, my background, I've been in the music industry much longer than I even realized as a child. But of course, it didn't take me anywhere because I was a kid, so I wasn't paying my bills.
Right.
Then along the way through life, I met a man, and we fell in love, and I was married to him, and he is an incredible vocalist. He's currently a vocalist for Linkin Park, Chester Bennington.
Yeah.
So that's my ex-husband, and we were married for almost 10 years, and I helped along that ride and that roller coaster of, finding and founding and helping create and pushing and financially and all the struggles and strives that come of trying to make it. It's a very hard business to break through.
Oh, yeah.
And it's about who you know, connections, building relationships, and supporting the person. I supported the man I loved.
Right.
And that's what we did. We did it together, and it was a wild ride, and I'm very proud of them. They're all extremely talented.
Yeah.
You can have all the talent in the world, but without the right people supporting you and pushing you, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to make it. And there was times, when he doubted himself, or, it's very difficult for artists. You're broke, you're struggling, it's good, and that makes it even better when you succeed. That's the story, that's the ride that you're supposed to, go with and write about and inspire you and push you, and that's exactly the roller coaster of a ride since 1996 that we took that ride.
I'm a Linkin Park fan. I like their music.
They have got to be the nicest, most professional, hard-working guys I have ever seen to date in the music industry.
That's good to hear. Good to hear.
I'm not even in their day-to-day life besides parenting, co-parenting, and when I hear new music from them or I see things that they've done or work with other artists that work with them, or they're just the most talented group of musicians that I can't even say. I'm like talking about my ex. Okay, we're really good friends. You know,
That's good. That's good.
I respect him as a father. I respect him as an artist. But they, not just he, they are very hard working, and they take it very seriously. It's a business.
Yeah.
And they are lucky and blessed to do what they do and love what they do, and they acknowledge it and don't abuse it.
Right.
And so for that, I think pushes me as going into producing with Mike and co-producing. I think that gives me a lot of inspiration. I know I'm good at what I do.
Right.
And I'm not on the skirt tail of my ex-husband. I know that I am confident and can help other artists, and I know what I can bring to the table. I did it with them, and I'm going to do it again and again and again.
That's right.
And that's what it's about.
And what about any other artists that you have worked besides Linkin Park? Name some of the ones that you have been blessed to work with.
I have worked with quite a bit. Personally, I'm involved with quite a bit, but who I've worked with and have helped that I really got a kick out of, besides MAACO and Cyclefly, because they're one of my favorites. Absolute, they just bring it down. But Bloody Beetroots, the drummer Simo, I have been working with him a lot lately, and this kid's 26, and it's, I don't know, have you heard of the Bloody Beetroots? It's like very electronica, punk rock, dance hall.
Yeah.
They're from Italy. They're amazing. It's just crazy, and the crowds that they're, bringing in, and he's branching out and doing other things as well. As every artist, you don't want to get stuck into one thing. You just want to, once you can break through, and now you're touring the world, now you want to work with everyone.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing his ambition and his drive, and the biggest obstacle we work with is visas.
Yeah.
There's so much behind the scenes that so many artists.
I always wonder about that.
Yeah.
About artists from different countries as they're coming out this way, or even going to other countries from here. How they, I know there's got to be a process of visas and passports and trying to get them, to be able to even tour.
Yeah.
So that alone right there is a big process, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think that's when I got really excited. When I met him, I was like, whoa. And I don't really get that excited because I'm very blessed. I know a lot of people. It's very normal for me to meet artists, whether they're actors or directors or producers or rock stars or pop stars, for me, that's just been my normal life. I mean, we grew up in LA. I've been very blessed with that, but I met them, or when I knew I was going to meet him, I got super excited because to be able to cross over from punk rock to alternative, like dance, electronica is very difficult to do. Yeah. So I think out of admiration, I was just blown away, and the hunger that this kid has is amazing. Right. I actually would love for him to do some drums, except for now MAACO just Declan from MAACO just met Dan through Mike, and what's Dan's last name? Margasa. Oh my God! Now this drummer is one of the best drummers in the entire world. So I think they had a huge connection. And so sorry, Simo, on the radio, I'm telling everybody you might not get the gig. But you still might. Fingers crossed.
Right.
It's just exciting. It's exciting to watch the collaboration and the tests and building new albums and creating and producing. And that's the biggest kick I'm getting right now.
That's good, man. That's real good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to come back and talk some more with Declan MAACO right here and with Samantha Bennington. And we're going to bring our girl Jackie in here, and our new girl in studio, and have her ask some questions, have her do a little bit of paying the bills, and then Mike D's going to join us too. This is the Talent Show. Danny Alcaraz, Manuel Martinez, Eminem Records, Randy G, and Boogie Brown. We are in the house.
Oh yeah, man, that's a track right there. That right there is by T-Roy and RJ, guest that we had here on the show a few months ago, man, putting it down. So, just to let you know that you artists come through and you bring some tracks, man, we'll keep you on rotation. We'll play you, and get you out there. And we don't forget about you, man. So anybody wants to come to the show, this is how we do it. But time to pay some more bills with Jackie. Go ahead, Jackie, do your thing.
It's Jackie. Once again, time to pay the bills. I would like to shout out to Wyatt's Paint and Body, located at 350 Rancho in Colton. Area code is 909-885-5051. Wyatt's. They do good work and are very friendly people. Also, RJ's Radio Production. Visit their website at rjsvideo.com. You can reach out to them area code 909-213-3986. Jay does a great job doing videos, events, and any type of camera needs. Also, Albert Zamora. You can reach out to him, 909 area code 213-7288. Coin Communities, partnerscoin.com as well. Albert does so much for the communities, always getting involved and helping to make this area a better place to live. Last but not least, A1 Tires and Wheels. You can reach out to them, 909 area code 874-8752. They are located at 17827 Valley Boulevard in the city of Bloomington, zip code 92316.
There it is there. Well, we're going to go ahead and get into another track, another featured artist that we had here, Priscilla Marie. Big shout out to Priscilla Marie doing big things. We know she's also an extra right now on Glee. And her dad, Joe Gallegos, man, big shout out to them. So let's go ahead and get into this track. And we're going to go ahead and get Samantha and MAACO back in here and let you do a little interview.
Awesome.
You ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Let's do that. Here's a little Priscilla Marie right here.
Met, can't believe what we really became. A crazy, stupid night.
down and listened to those, and she started picking ones that she liked, and even some of the ones that we thought that were good, she didn't really like. So basically, we got it was good. We went through it. Like, so we've got a few already from that, and that was Christmas holiday spent going over music.
My first Christmas in Ireland, it was actually magnificent and warmer there than it was here in LA.
Oh, nice.
It was perfect. There were rainbows on Christmas Day.
I know, yeah.
The sun shining, the rain coming down, and I have pictures of giant rainbows. It was fantastic. But the pre-production was so incredibly... It was exhilarating for me because not only have I been such a fan of theirs, but to actually be asked, I was honored. Really, really honored as a friend. I feel like I'm family, and even that they cared enough to hear my professional opinion on it. And I mean, some of these songs I think are the best songs on this second album that MAACO's going to put out that they've ever written in their entire career. And I've had an opportunity to be in the studio, to be with the entire band. Well, besides Ian, I didn't see Ian once, but to be with them and to be in their home and hear the different songs and to hear songs that were just maybe just a twinkle thought in their head. And in the first minute I was like, that's money. That's a hit. And then there were some songs that they just loved, and I said, I'm sorry, scrap that. Or some songs, don't scrap that. Just go back and work a little harder on it, because you've got something there. Just, nurture it. Put a little love into it. And it was just really nice to collaborate with all of them, because I've never really co-produced with them before. It was a great opportunity for me, and I'm so proud of it. It's really going to be a great album, and I can't wait to share it with the world.
Nice.
So definitely, Declan, is there anything else you want fans to know about you and your band?
But no, well, basically that's it. The album will probably be out early next year. We'll be over here touring, so come to the shows, basically.
Awesome. You guys heard it here. I am so excited to be here with Declan. You guys definitely know, check out MAACO, and, let's see the great things that they're coming out with. Thank you so much, Samantha.
Thank you, Jackie. You are absolutely gorgeous and so sweet, and what a pleasure it is to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
We had an artist here, David Hannon, that was here last week, showcasing his new CD, and we had this conversation, and we were also talking about when you create a new track, I mean, and you let somebody listen to it, you usually within the first 20 seconds, if it's a hit or not, of playing the music. I mean, if you're feeling it, and, I mean, pretty much know.
I say 2 or 3 seconds. I'll know a hit in 2 or 3
there you
seconds.
Go. Yeah. And that's, I relate to that. I feel that's very true. Because I know I'm like that. If I listen to something I've never heard before, I can pretty much tell if I'm going to keep listening to it or I'm going to turn it off.
Straight away.
Straight away. Exactly. But, all right, well, we're going to go ahead and get to some more true school stuff, and we'll come back and talk to you some more.
Thanks.
All right, we got my man Mike D in the house, filling in for my man Boogie Brown. Had to bounce real quick, you know what I mean? But what's up, Mike? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good, Randy. How you guys doing? Thanks for having me back again.
Man, thanks for being here. You know what it is. So go ahead, man. I know you had some questions you wanted to ask, and you're working with Samantha. And
yeah, you know what? It's impossible to fill Boogie's shoes. You know what I mean? Because he does a great job. But the guys came down. Declan from MAACO and Samantha, who have partnered doing some business with, and I love all the questions and everything. Declan, man, it's been great meeting you. Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to releasing this new track. The new album's coming out this year, right? Yeah, perfect. And, touch on some stuff Samantha and I have been doing. We've been really working hard on the reality TV show there, and we had a nice little powwow at her beautiful home, and which was great. She introduced me to the guitar player of the Deftones. I played it cool at the time, right? But, I have to tell you, huge fan, right? So... then I ran into him like Nam, and I was like, could talk to him like I knew him or something. Like, hey, what's up, dude? We go way back, kind of thing. Yeah, I was like, all right, I'm cool for today. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Stepdog.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for the hospitality, and for him being so nice was great.
Yeah, he's got to be one of the nicest rock stars. I mean, for having such a long, successful career, to be such a genuine, humble, just
name for sure. And then, yeah, you know, she wanted to talk briefly. I want to talk briefly about, you know, the new Ras One Long Beach Dub All Stars album that we're going to do here. Hopefully it comes out this summer. Ras has a few medical issues, so we're, you know, hoping that he feels better and the whole deal and clears the situation up so we can get into the studio. Ras, if you're listening.
I'm coming to life coach you, Ras. I am.
So that's going to be amazing because, you know, I grew up in Long Beach, as you may or may not know, and, you know, I'm a huge fan, hands down. So, you know, hanging out with Ras and that Long Beach reggae style is just, you know, that's where my heart lies. So, you know, with music. So hopefully we do it well this time. You know, summertime release, I'm sure.
You know, I'd like to add that when Mike and I partnered up, we really discovered doing that we weren't stuck in a genre. So I just got back from Nashville working on Freddie Way, which is a country band, and that's been amazing. And Mike's, you know, bringing me in on Long Beach Dub All Stars, which is incredible. So rock and roll with I mean, there's just so much. It's incredible because it really is taking both of us to be able to cross into all the different genres.
Exactly.
And it's a brilliant meeting of the minds. I'm very grateful. Thank you, Mike.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for introducing me to, you know, like Declan here. It's amazing. I can't say how much of a talent this guy is. You know, I've only met him recently, but, you know, after talking via email and stuff, I looked into what he has done and what I can see out there on the net and everything like that. And, you know, obviously I hear things through the industry as well, you know, and nothing but good words about him and the whole vibe of the music. Karma Killers, I can't wait for you guys to hear it because I'm so excited about it. The melodies that, you know, he and Chester have on there, the vocal lines, I think are super crisp. Just an amazing song. Really think it's going to do some things. It's going to really do some damage this summer to, you know, the rest of the guys out there trying to get their song launched.
Well, and I think rock and roll needs it, and you and Chester's voice together is beautiful. I mean, they're both extremely talented vocalists.
You're going to have to get us something we can play. You know what I mean? I would love to. I can't wait for you guys to come back with something. We can get that on the air and play it for everybody. You know, let them listen to it.
That's where Mike comes in.
That's where Mike comes in.
Well, absolutely. You know, we have to keep it from you for a little bit.
I know what's up. Yeah.
You know, because we're really trying hard for our strategic release with this song, but otherwise, you know, I'd be more than happy to send down some, you know, MAACO tracks or some Psychofly tracks, and you know, for you guys to get your crowd going on. You know,
from the first album.
Yeah.
Right, and you know, since they got 5 Grammy nominations, they should at least be able to have some of that we can give right away. Yeah.
Yeah, and that you said about him being a cool cat, man. Since he walked in, he's been smiling.
Yeah.
You know, he ain't stopped yet. So, just a really cool guy, man. It's a pleasure to meet you, man.
Always have.
Definitely.
I've been working him to the bone too, from meeting to meeting to meeting.
Well, maybe that's why he's so happy. He gets to sit down and relax for a change, you know? He's like, man, he's listening to everybody else talk.
Like, yes,
there you go.
She's been working us all to the bone lately. I really think
There it is.
that's how that goes. Yeah, you know, we went out to NAM, the National Association of Music Merchants, you know, and checked out a bunch of our sponsors, hung out with Billy Sheehan, Steve Vai's bass player, who was also in a band called Mr. Big, Steve Stevens, the guitar player for Michael Jackson and Billy Idol, stuff like that. Saw Steph over there, you know, that's a whole thing. Shout out to Six Gun Music for getting us in, appreciate it, Daniel. And everything else, but I want to switch it up a little bit on you real quick because no one ever asked you the questions. I want to know how you've been doing, Randy. What's going on with you?
Man, I'm doing it. You know, I'm doing everything. I'm blessed to be here. First of all, thanks to Danny and Manny Martinez, M&M Records. You know, so I'm doing what I love to do. You know what I'm saying? We're here, and we get to check out some of the hottest talent before anybody even sets ears on them. You know what I'm saying? We get some of the hottest, nicest artists come through here. Bless the mics here, or we play the music, and it's what can I say? You know what I'm saying? Just blessed.
Yeah, the kid you had through here earlier doing the freestyle, man. 15 years old.
Little Jace, man. Little Jace. He's ridiculous.
Right.
So we always tell people, you know, especially MCs, when you come to the station, bring your gang. You have to bring your A game. Because, you know, you never know who's out there, who's listening, who might want to do something with you. A lot of artists that we brought, you know, by the station have actually ended up doing collaborations with producers or other artists that we bring through. You know, and so
absolutely. He lucked out today having Sam and Declan come through and check him out.
We lucked out today by having Sam and Declan. You know what I'm saying? We lucked out, so
Thank you. Yes, so did we. The feeling's mutual. And look at Danny over there, all fly, super fly.
Yeah, always looking good. Yeah, and Danny, Danny Alcaraz, thanks for all the time and letting me down here and bring people in. He's an amazing guy, very talented himself. He got some really musical skills, man. He's got some nice tracks.
He was telling me, I gotta Google him now.
So many great things are taking place, and the coming down here and hanging out with you guys and all the work with Declan and Sam, and it's been a real busy last 2 weeks. I don't even know where we're at right now, but
we're extremely exhausted.
Yeah, like what we talked about. We spoke to Sam. We spoke to you, Sam, on the phone. Not to go into detail on what you on your other project, on your reality thing, but hopefully we can some kind of way to work together.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm talking about. Have some artists, showcase some artists.
Absolutely. I would love to collaborate. There's so much that we can cross over and do cross promotions. I mean, television and radio, mixing that up. Has that been done? I think we're about to do this.
Oh, and then I also have actually shout out to Tony Reza of Lifestyle Magazine. It's actually Swindle Lifestyle Magazine. You guys are doing big things, and so they're actually supposed to come in, and a lot of big things going on with them. So hopefully we can all work together. Is what I'm saying. So we have a radio show, TV show, and a magazine pushing all this out. I mean, it's possibilities.
And Solent on top of Solent.
Exactly. There you go.
Absolutely. A win-win-win. Endless possibilities.
So this is a message to those artists that want to come through, want to showcase your music. You want to be on the radio, come through, hit me up, 909-333-9169. We'll get you on here, and it is what it is.
Say that one more time.
909-333-9169. Don't miss out. This is a place, this is a spot, this is how we do it.
Absolutely, some great artists, some great executives, some great people come through here all the time. I was wondering, how did that tattoo end up the other weekend with Johnny G and the kid who lost his mom to cancer?
Really nice, man. It was that was a good look on Johnny's part. What he did is, we had Drew, which is the guy that hit the art on here at the station. So we did all that, and everything. But he was just really grateful. I mean, I can't even. I don't even know how to put it into words, to be honest with you. To do something like that for him. He lost his mom to cancer in June. They were under the assumption that she was in recovery or remission, and it wasn't the case. So it's just a tragic thing. But big ups to Johnny. Johnny G for hooking my man up with that tattoo, and very greatly appreciated it. So,
yeah, he does all my work. Another shout out, Blind Nobility Inc. in La Habra. Johnny G, did my whole chest up and makes me feel like Superman when I wear a V-neck. So
there it is.
We got that whole thing going on there.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, they're telling us we have to cut out. We have about a minute left, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. But once again, Samantha, Declan, we got to get you guys back in here. Mike D, you're always here. You know what's up. You're always in the house.
Yeah, which is a pleasure.
I'm coming back with music.
There you go.
www.MAACOtunes.com.
MAACOtunes.com. Soul and Clothing, Black Flies, all of our sponsors. Johnny G, Six Gun Music.
Elita Music Group.
Elita Music Group. Thank you.
Creative Life Coaching.
Creative Life Coaching, everything. Thank you very much for the time again.
Guys, man.
Danny Alcaraz.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in, checking us out, and we'll be here again next Sunday, 6 to 9. You know how we do it.
This is Danny Alcaraz and Manuel Martinez of M&M Records presenting The Talent Show. Watch us live at kcaaradio.com or tune in to 1050 a.m. on your radio dial. Every Sunday from 6 to 9. You got talent? Be on our show. Sign up at our website, The Talent Show, kcaa.com, or call 909-333-9169. Playing all your favorite hits. We got Boogie Brown putting it down and Randy G hooking it up. Call our request lines 888-909-1050 or 909-888-5222. Every Sunday, 6 to 9. Oh yeah, it's showtime.